Hi kindergarten, it's Miss Gardner and welcome to Writer's Workshop. All last week we started talking about pattern books. Remember, pattern books are books about words that have repeating words in the book, repetitive text in the book. Okay, so we're going to continue with that this week, but this time I'm going to read you a story. The title of this story today is Brown Bear, What Do You See? In this story, we're going to hear lots of words being repeated on each page, okay? So let's go ahead and get started with our book. Brown Bear, What Do You See? By Bill Martin Jr. and Eric Carle. Brown Bear, what do you see? I see a red bird looking at me. As I'm reading the story, listen closely for which words are repeating. We'll talk about them at the end. Red bird, what do you see? I see a yellow duck looking at me. Yellow duck, what do you see? I see a blue horse looking at me. Blue horse, what do you see? I see a green frog looking at me. Green frog, what do you see? I see a purple cat looking at me. Do you hear those repeating words? Purple cat, what do you see? I see a white dog looking at me. White dog, what do you see? I see a black sheep looking at me. Black sheep, what do you see? I see a goldfish looking at me. Goldfish, what do you see? I see a teacher looking at me. Teacher, what do you see? I see children looking at me. Children, what do you see? Let's see, what did the children see? We see a brown bear, a red bird, a green frog, a black sheep, a goldfish, a yellow duck, a blue horse, a purple cat, a white dog, and a teacher looking at us. That's what we see. The end. Did you hear those repeating words on each page? I did too. Let's go back and look at some of those. Let's talk about what words were repeating on each page. Well, the animals' names and the color of the animals repeated on each page. So for this page, brown bear, those are two repeating text. What do you see? That was on every single page, wasn't it? And then it says, I see looking at me. Those are all this repeating words on each of the page. Let's check out another page just to make sure. So we have red bird, those are repeating, but then we have on each page, what do you see? And then I see looking at me. And those are all sight words. I see a looking at me. Those are all sight words. Alrighty, friends. So today what we're going to do for Writer's Workshop is we are going to be making our front cover of our book. So what you need, and you can pause the video if you need to grab this really quickly, you just need 2 pieces of paper. They can be blank pieces of paper, they can be lined pieces of paper, colored piece of paper, whatever you have at home. You need 2 pieces of paper, and I'm going to take those 2 pieces of paper, watch me, and I'm going to put them close together, line them up, and we're going to fold it like a book, just like we've done in the past. We're folding 2 pieces of paper because our book is going to have more pages in this one. So I folded it right down the middle, and I've got my book. Now we're going to get started with our front cover. But first, I need to think about the title of our story today. I need to think about the title of our story. Well, we've been talking about pattern books, so I'm thinking that my title needs to have some words that are going to be on every page in the book, okay? So I think I'm going to use some words that we read today in this book. Brown bear, what do you see? So I think I'm going to make my title I See, okay? And I actually want you to make that your title, but then you're going to have different words in your book after I See. Okay, so our title that we're going to use on our book is I See. Can you say that with me? I see. Say that again with me. I see. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with my title, and I want you to do this with me. So if you don't have your piece of paper, go ahead and stop and do that, and we'll get started. Alrighty, friends. So our title is I See. We know those are both sight words, don't we? We do. So what I'm going to use, I'm going to take my black crayon and I'm going to write the words I see. Now, since this is a title, my words need to be capitalized, the first letter. So I is just, we know that's one letter, one word, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and make my capital I, and you can do the same. I, and then my next word is see. The only thing that needs to be capital is our S. Okay, so make sure you make a capital S, C. What's the other letters in C? My S and two E's. So here's my title. I'm going to read it. I see. You read your title to yourself. I see. So I've got my title. What else do we need on our front cover? We need our pictures and we need our name, because we need to make sure that people know that we are the author and illustrator of our book. So I'm going to go ahead and just write my name down here at the bottom, and then we'll get started with our pictures, okay? So I'm going to write my name here at the bottom. Don't write Miss Gardner, write your name, okay? So I'm going to put by Miss Gardner. So you can be writing your name at the bottom of your book right now, okay? Okay, got that all down. I'm set there. Now I need my pictures. Now this is where you are going to stop and think, okay? I'm going to actually just use some of the pictures that I saw in the Brown Bear book today, but I want you to think about, maybe you want to use some other things that you see. Maybe you are in your bedroom, maybe you're in your living room, maybe you're outside, or you're somewhere where you would like to write about what you see, what's around you. So if you are in your living room, maybe you see a TV, maybe you see a rug, okay? So I want you to be thinking about what you see around you, because that's what your book is going to be about. But I'm just going to make some pictures about what I saw in the book, okay? And if you want to use pictures from the book, you can do that as well, or you can write about what you see around you. So I am going to think about what I saw in the book. And the first thing I'm going to draw is a brown bear, because he's right there on the front cover. I saw a brown bear, so I'm going to draw him here, okay? And then maybe you can look around where maybe you can draw something that you see around you to write in your story, okay? So I'm going to get started on my brown bear. There he is. Let's see. So there's my brown bear. It's not a very good brown bear, but it's okay. Okay, so I've got my brown bear here. Now, I'm going to think about something else that I saw in the story. I saw a red bird. Did you see a red bird? Me too. I saw a red bird, so I'm going to actually draw a red bird. Okay? Here's my red bird. I'm going to give my red bird some legs and some feet and a beak. So I have my red bird here. Okay, so I saw a brown bear, I saw a red bird, and I also saw a yellow duck. A yellow duck. So I'm going to draw a picture of a duck, okay? Now, right now, you can be drawing the pictures about what you see, what you would like to write about in your book. Maybe you want to write about the things you see in your room, okay? So you're going to be making pictures about that on your front cover, okay? I'm going to go ahead and draw my yellow duck right here. Okay, so I've got my pictures on my front cover and I am ready to get started for tomorrow, okay? So that's, if you aren't finished, that's okay. I want you to focus on, make sure you have your title. I see you have your pictures. They can be from somewhere around where you're at right now, or if you would like to use some of the things that we read about in our story today, make sure you have your name on it so people know that it's your book that you wrote. Okay, friends? That is all that is for Writer's Workshop today. And we'll get started on our Inside with our words tomorrow. Okay? See you later. Bye.